back. I had a little glitch in the matrix. I think my Wi-Fi had cut out or something. So that other part just ended, but we're gonna go on with it. Yeah, I really didn't miss anything. I just went around killing stuff in this area. It was like down here when it cut out. So I just went around and killed all this stuff. Now we're back right here. Nothing important was there. So yeah, I didn't miss anything. Why are you attacking that?
Stay down. Help me, boy.
I wasn't expecting Togo to attack the lightning post. I was expecting this fool to actually attack the monsters. Now I think about it, this is literally the other side of that bridge I was just walking towards when I was walking around.
It's over.
So before I started the last video, I basically walked all the way over here. That's why the zone is open now. I walked all the way over here and then it stopped right here because this bridge was closed. Oh, it stopped right here. This bridge was closed off, so it just took me all the way around. Instead of taking me this path, it took me all the way around to this back path to still get right here.
Blood, Clive.
No crap.
And still wet.
Jill.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Nigga, you just put your sword out on me first.
We owe you our
Oh, no, we
thanks.
didn't. We put our sword out
You
first.
have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to die anyways, because I'm about to hit y'all with some Phoenix, but boy.
Swear.
That's cool.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Come here. Oh, no. Stop, stop. I hate when you keep hitting that daggone thing, that lightning thing. Because the game treats the lightning rod as an enemy. See? So I can hit it and stuff.
All yours, Torgal. Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
the branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Surprised there isn't a trophy to travel a certain distance on Ambrosia's back.
Find something, boy. Death.
Dang.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Let's see. Have I even been here before? No. I haven't been to this area before. Let's search around first, because there's probably a treasure chest or something around here. These men has killed everybody. That shit, I think it's crazy because obviously we know freaking slaves were treated bad, and then there was some instances where slaves were treated good, but I just don't know if they were treated like this bad. Like you just went into a whole village of them and just killed. I mean, probably so in a way, but especially if they look at them as products, and there's a whole village of unclaimed products just sitting around. And the way they look at like, well, if you're unclean, so this whole village is unclean. And if don't nobody own y'all, then it's just garbage and y'all don't need to exist anyway, so I can just kill all of y'all. Or even if you're harboring slaves and treating them well, I'll kill you for harboring and treating them like normal human beings, which is crazy too. Like that you can look at somebody as so much as beneath you, that somebody else with their property, if that's what you want to consider it, their property, they're treating their property a different than what you would treat your property, that you are so upset about it that you killed them, killed all the slaves, and destroy the whole village because of that. That's maddening. But leave it to video games to freaking outs stuff. I was watching something one day. I think it was I was on Instagram or something. I think Bobby Lee was talking about something. He was talking about how I think it's Koreans, how Koreans didn't have slaves. He was like, well, we didn't have slaves when we was Korean. And one of the dudes in the podcast wound up Googling it and was saying that Korea has slaves longer than anybody. Like it was like for 1,000 something years or something like that. Korea's had the longest
We're approaching you.
known reigns of slavery.
No, I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. Get him!
Just to fight another day.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home. Too many risks. We're not alone.
Get him!
Come here. I want to drag them into the fight too. Come here.
Stay down! Ogle, kill! Go, Torgal! Stay down!
God, you was by yourself. She was just waiting for a beating.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Oh yeah, that was what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be going to find my uncle, who was supposed to be like a really good trader, like the #1 trader. That's the crazy thing too about like back then, and I guess that kind of still exists, not so much, but at the same time it do. Like the way the hierarchies and stuff worked, and I probably explained this before on a different game and whatnot, but obviously as a woman you can't be the ruler unless there is no other male heir. So if you're the queen and the king is still alive, obviously the king is the one that's really in charge. We all know that. But if you have a son, now that son is technically even a higher power than you as the queen, because he's a male. Granted, the queen can rule in place of the heir until they're old enough, until they're like, I think like 14 or so, whatever it can be, until they can make like real logical decisions. But other than that, she wouldn't have any power. So a lot of times they will have a kid and then manipulate said kid if they don't like the husband, who is the king, whatever case. I'm gonna manipulate my kid to do what I want them to do, so I can get what I want out of this. And that's my whole reason of marrying in general, was to have a kid. Make sure I bear a son, so that son can take over when the king is dead. But then I want to get whatever I want anyways. Or in some cases like this, in a way, I'll kill my son if I feel like things aren't in the way that I want them to be. I'll kill my son too. I kill my son. I kill the king. I kill everybody, and I start all over. Because I still have to go. I can still bear more children. As long as I bear an heir, I'll be good. Which is crazy. Stop. Wait, how are you still in run already? It usually takes you a minute to work up to run. This dude was still in full sprint mode. Jill is booking.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough for everything!
Fuck off! Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Yeah, good call, y'all. Way to jinx everything.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
What level am I? 29.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
This man don't want to jump over nothing. I know there's gonna be something here.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
What are you doing a rusted sword?
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh, yeah, must want to die.
Not.
You got lucky I'm pushing the wrong buttons.
To me, boy!
I don't know how I figured out how to play the game that fast.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Is that one of the dudes that was with us? I thought he got burnt to death.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I'm not even sure how Sir Wade is alive. I'm trying to think if Sir Wade was around or where he was at. I thought Sir Wade got burnt by the Phoenix because Sir Lord Murdoch was around when Clive turned to Ifrit, and I thought he burnt him away. And I thought Wade got burnt away when the Phoenix came because Wade was there when Joshua and his dad were there, and that dude killed the chocobo and they shot the bird, and then Wade tried to help fight and he got burnt away with that. That's what I thought happened. I mean, I could be mistaken because I know one of the dudes was hurt. And I thought it was the other dude, the dude with the great sword, because there's Wade and there's a dude with the axe, obviously, and then there's a dude with the great sword. I thought the dude with the great sword was in the castle bleeding out. He got healed by the Phoenix, by Joshua, but he was still just sitting by, and then Murdoch and Wade went out with him. That's what I thought happened, but it could be the other way around.
To your needs, my lord.
I mean, I got nothing I need. What is this? Desert Rose. I'm sure I'm gonna get a bunch of them, but I'm gonna buy 2 for right now.
As you wish, my lord. It has been an honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Okay. Let's go, Wade.
We'll keep them from the
May
bridge.
the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say,
Why the hell is my health not
that got
recovering?
their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I got me sideways.
Come along now.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.